The making of future leaders begins with quality education. The Nobel Peace Prize recipient, Anatole France, stated that, "The whole art of teaching is only the art of awakening the natural curiosity of young minds for the purpose of satisfying it afterwards." Launching a successful, educationally enriching e-learning program that has no time or geographic boundaries is a lofty goal for any company. But launching an e-learning program for secondary education students in the Pacific Rim region is a challenging task for a 6-campus private school. Therefore, creating a team with the proper experience that can handle such an undertaking is of vital importance. My name is Mike Payne, and I am pleased to present a brief presentation on my analysis of the Fairmont School's Pacific Rim e-learning project. This presentation will cover my analysis of a successful launch for the Fairmont School's Pacific Rim e-learning program. I will begin by reviewing my understanding of the program. Then, I will discuss the situational challenges that the Fairmont executive and development team faces. Finally, I will conclude with some strategic approaches that can solve the situational challenges. Initially, the e-learning program will be beta tested at the Fairmont Private Schools campuses in Anaheim, California. After successfully testing the programs in the USA, the program will first release in China before expanding to several countries in the Pacific Rim region. There are 4 potential challenges this project will face. The first challenge this project will face is that approximately 54% of the PAC Rim region are non-English speaking countries. Secondly, the cost of tuition for international students is $30,000. This amount can be a hefty load for people living in emerging markets. Third, access to technology may pose a challenge to some potential students. Fourth, millennial learners will encompass approximately 90% of the targeted demographic for the first 4 years after the program's launch. Working with millennial learners involves creative, interactive, and technological finesse when developing asynchronous learning environments. Above all challenges is the prevailing factor that this lucrative program will provide great financial and educational wealth to Fairmont Private School. The first challenge to the launch of the Pacific Rim e-learning program is launching the program in countries where English is not the native tongue. One option is to launch the program in English-speaking countries first to create capital prior to the release of the program in predominantly non-English-speaking countries. Second, developing courses to teach learners English before they can enroll in their core courses will generate additional revenue for Fairmont and then guarantee that learners have reached cognitive academic language proficiency. It can take a non-native speaker at least 5 years before the learner has acquired the proficiency necessary to succeed in an academic environment. Considering this, online English language courses developed and marketed by Fairmont to Pacific Rim countries will increase the ROI for this project. Additionally, learners are more likely to remain on board with Fairmont to conclude their secondary education. Tuition cost is always a challenge for quality education. Fortunately, there are private lenders who can provide loans to families in need. Additionally, families who have trouble affording the cost of tuition will always find a way for their children to attend school that provides quality education. Much is the case with children whom have limited technology access. Private loans can cover the cost of purchasing necessary equipment to attend virtual classes. Internet connections are available in virtually every industrialized city, and satellite connection to the internet means access virtually everywhere in the world. Millennials are a generation of learners born between 1980 and 1999. This tech-savvy, optimistic, highly educated, multitask-oriented group of learners is already in the workforce, and they're seeking a dynamic workplace. This means that managers must create a fun, interactive work environment that fosters work-life balance and encourages constant feedback. The final group of millennial learners that will attend Fairmont's e-learning program was born between 1992 and 1999. These millennials are accustomed to constant feedback from their parents, teachers, and family while they were growing up. Therefore, this acculturation has transferred into the way educators must teach millennials in the virtual classrooms. Millennials are adept with asynchronous learning programs, so the Fairmont e-learning program is ideal for this demographic. Additionally, courses must be short to capture the reduced attention spans of millennial learners. Furthermore, it is very important that the courses are highly interactive, and they must include callouts, flash animations, chat rooms, instant messaging capability, click boxes, constant feedback. There also must be quizzes provided throughout the courses, and there must also be links to web pages that incorporate relevant topics applicable to the course. Millennials love to share ideas and information with each other, and they like to do it at the speed of light, literally. A recent application in web development is called a Share This or Sharebox. This screen capture shows a CNN online news article. The beauty of this article is that CNN web developers added in a Sharebox so that users can share the article on various online networking sites. This Sharebox feature creates a viral effect in that the article can literally be broadcast at much greater frequencies and reach more viewers than before the development of the Sharebox feature. To illustrate how the Sharebox feature is used, I'm going to demonstrate how I can post a news article share on my Facebook profile. First, I click on the Sharebox link up here in the corner. Next, you'll see a second dialog box that opens up and several choices for blogs or online networking sites. In this case, I'm going to post this share on my Facebook profile. So, I click the Facebook link. A new box will then open up that will direct me to my Facebook page. Notice how this box actually says how to answer "Why should I hire you?" from CNN.com. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a little note to my friends. Now, when I scroll down just a bit and I click the share link, it will successfully post to my profile. And to make sure that it does, I can actually click on my profile link in the upper corner, and sure enough, here's my article. In this presentation, I have discussed the 4 potential challenges that the Fairmont School's e-learning program rollout may face. I have provided an optimistic analysis and solutions to each of the 4 challenges. I believe that the project will be both lucrative and profitable. The goals of the project are realistic and attainable. Therefore, I would welcome an opportunity to join the team and begin this assignment as soon as possible. So, when can we start?